Hi, let's do it. We're going to do a redo, though. We're going to do a redo. Happy birthday, Capricorn. This is your general reading for January 2024. How did we get here so quickly? I don't know. Capricorn, please check the description box for everything you need to know. Apologies on the nails. Yeah. I went to my salon, and for some reason, it just didn't work out. Anyway, we're going to do a 444 spread for you. First, we're going to start with an affirmation for you from the I Am Power Pack. Again, check the description box below for everything that you need to know, including where you can donate to the channel, how you can book a personal reading, the only social media that I have, and I will never reach out to you asking for donations or personal readings, anything like that. Please check your rising moon and Venus sign for additional messages. Songs were Vivian by Crosses. A Diamond Dies by Anthony Green. So the cover, the cover of the Deftones song. Hey Girl, Hey Boy by Upchurch. This is random. And I think that's Lucretia by Megadeth. Yeah. All right. I Am Power Pack affirmation for you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh yeah, if you didn't already know, my other ring light broke because it was Mercury retrograde. In fact, it was Mercury stationing after retrograde. Now look, I am determined. Okay, all right, we gotcha, Caps. Okay, we're going to use a Paulina Tarot by Paulina Cassidy for you for your 444 spread. I'm just starting to be able to shuffle a little bit more like a human with this deck. It's a little stiff. So, but nonetheless. Also, if you didn't already know, you haven't been here before. I hear ringing in my ears a lot of the time, but also when I do readings. And so if I hear ringing on the left, those are messages from my spirit guides. When I hear it on the right, it's messages from people I know that have passed on. So if I hear that stuff, then I hear it. And you'll get to listen to it, because I'll tell you. And if you believe in that stuff, you probably already do, because you're here watching tarot videos. All right, one more. Pisces. Pisces in the number 12. I'm looking at my dice over there. I have a bag of them. Yeah, Libra. Also. You might have Pisces and Libra in your chart. Okay, twist for fairness. In the past for you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Past energy. Also, by the way, I've been randomly pulling cards for myself, just randomly, and I've been getting the Chariot. I'm a Cap Sun. Actually, I have a Capricorn stellium. I'd have to pull up my chart to talk about it, but yeah, the Chariot card's been coming up for me like crazy, which I found interesting. I only take flippers and jumpers. That doesn't mean everybody has to. There's no right or wrong way to read tarot. We do have a flipper. Ace of Wands. In the recent past, there is passion, the matchstick of the divine, I call this. And you're resting on your wisdom. If we look here, that being the owl, if you see the owl there, resting on your wisdom. There's creativity, inspiration, the spark, the matchstick of the divine. Say, you're thinking about this in terms of an idea, something creative, a creative beginning, a project, something new that's happened in the recent past for you. something new, a beginning in a creative venture or an idea that's kind of sparked something new for you, a passionate beginning. Some people in other decks, this is rather phallic in nature as well, so it could be a passionate new beginning for you in that sense. What else? What else? Oh, we have 2, 3 that shot it. Take these first. The 7 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. So there's a feeling of building, investing in something after feeling left in the cold. It's almost like a knee-jerk reaction of sorts I'm hearing over here. And actually, I'm getting it over here, sorry. Knee-jerk reaction of sorts. A knee-jerk reaction of sorts. It's like your natural reflex to feeling left out in the cold is to go ahead and do the growing of things or the investment in things. Alternatively, you could be feeling left out in the cold after a period of investment in something, and an idea was sparked as a result of this. Yeah, because if you think about it, I'm not going to touch this card over here yet, but if we do the translation, direct translation for you, the inspiration, the passionate new beginning, or a spark of an idea, an inspiring idea of sorts, a new project beginning. Something is beginning here of a creative sense as a result of investment that you, and energy that you poured into something, trying to build something on a tangible plane that saw you left out in the cold. Interestingly enough, you're not alone in the cold, though. I find that very interesting, especially in this card, is that there's 2 people here, not as they're cloaked in something. They're trying to keep each other warm. So it seems to be that there's this creative idea and then this investment of energy trying to build something on the emotional plane. Yeah, sorry, I still have gel X on my nails. And then my black and my red's gone. But yeah, being left out in the cold in some sense of the idea following investing in something, right? Let's see what else here. The 2 of Pentacles, and then ambiguity in your investment moving forward as a result. It's almost like you reduce yourself down, you make yourself smaller in the past. You have this big grand idea, grandiose idea, with that Ace of Wands. Then you start to put energy and effort into it and to try and build it here, yeah? But then slowly but surely you get reduced down to a 5 and then to a 2, scattering your energy. Ambiguity. What do I always say with this card? I always say, as long as you are ambiguous with your energy, the universe will be ambiguous with you. But this is also something about small checks, refunds, belonging to an organization that has a button or an insignia also is indicative when you have that 2 of Pentacles here. Being a part of a club where there's a button or an insignia. It's almost like that's how you bring yourself out of the cold, or how you warm yourself. In the present for you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see. Queen of Cups. Following your intuition. If you have water in your chart, this is so the queens are always the cardinal signs, kings are the fixed signs, and knights are our mutable signs if you're going with astrology. So this would be a Cancerian individual. I also often see this as Scorpio, though. Somebody with Scorpio or Cancer in their chart, maybe you have Scorpio or Cancer in your chart. If that's the case, and this could be you. But this is somebody who is a feminine Cancer, Scorpio energy, who, I'm hearing the word compelling or they've compelled you to be yielding with your heart space or with your emotions. Protective of your emotional energy, your feelings, and very intuitive, poetic, watery nature. The nature of somebody who feels strongly but knows when to kind of hold back on that, you know? Somebody who holds back their passions, shows their ideas with discretion, not necessarily with discretion, but just discerning when it comes to who they share their creative side with, who they choose to invest in, who they choose to build with on the material plane also. Very nurturing energy. Tell me more. Tell me more for Capricorn. I'm reading dignities also. Okay. A lot of people do. They just don't actually. The best tarot readers do, right? They just don't actually say it. No, those aren't flipping. Four of Wands in the reverse. Trying to build a foundation, but there's something intuitive here where there's a protection. Somebody's being protective of their heart space or their emotions because there's a lot of passion. But the foundation doesn't seem steady or firm. They're looking for an investment. They're looking for the appropriate investment instead of like there's a lot of fire, right? With that Ace of Wands in the past, there's a lot of passion. They're looking for something to be built on the tangible plane. Intuitively, so if you look at the Queen of Cups in the Rider-Waite Tarot, there's a lid on the cup and they choose whether or not to lit it or unlit it. And it could be that this Queen of Cups individual, whether it's you or somebody else, hasn't lifted the lid on the cup yet, or is protecting their emotions in some way because the foundation doesn't seem steady or volatile because it's so passionate. There's a lot of passion, but the investment's just begun with the Seven of Pentacles. There's a risk. There's an inherent risk of feeling like two people would be left out in the cold together. Somebody's worried about being left out in the cold if the appropriate investment isn't put in or the work isn't put in appropriately. We'll find out more. Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun in the reverse. Yeah, there's somebody feeling coldness with you in the present. Somebody's feeling coldness with you. This is Leo energy, but it's the Sun, and normally it is the happiest card in the tarot, but it's in darkness right now. It's right below the Five of Pentacles. In the past, somebody was feeling left out in the cold, and in the present, the foundation has been wiped out because the Sun's in the reverse beside it. Somebody intuitively knows that there is no foundation, or the foundation isn't firm. And the Sun in the reverse is a wish not being granted. The Sun in the reverse is darkness instead of light. Being right below the Five of Pentacles here. There is an ambiguity of energy and somebody is left out in the cold as a result, and now they are sitting in darkness. This could also be a lack of awareness, a lack of ability to see something, like somebody being kept in the dark or not being able to shed light on a situation about the lack of foundation. The dark winter nights, the cold, dark winter, in the cold and dark of winter. The four-post of the marriage bed, as with the Four of Wands, can also represent. But it is also building a home, the four walls of the home. Somebody feels the cold of the winter. Rule of three, I can take, oh, this is a big mess. There's four. Okay, so, Eight of Swords, Queen of Wands, the Hermit, the High Priestess in the reverse. Somebody doesn't, it's a secret coming to light after a moment of going within the cave of self-discovery, shedding light on something. Is there a Virgo energy here? Virgo energy with Piscean energy. This is the wheel of the year. Shedding light on something that happened during Virgo season, September, late August to mid-September, or Pisces season. This is a wheel translation. This is a time translation. So in the present, there's a secret coming back out, or intuition that wasn't followed. This is also the hidden mysteries of the occult, but in the inverse, right? With the Hermit, going within the cave of self-discovery to find an inner truth, shedding light on that. Illumination is knowledge, right? But this is Virgo. And with it, we have the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Eight of Swords and Queen of Wands. Being stuck in a mental prison of sorts over an Aries individual, or somebody with Aries in their chart, feminine energy, somebody who's warm and nurturing, loves animals, fiery, pioneering, a leader. I don't always see this as the other woman like other people do. In the reverse, I see it as a volatile, irrational, feminine Aries energy who rules by force, but also somebody who is angry and can be seen as the other woman, depending. This here to me suggests that somebody is up in their head, stuck about their own warm and nurturing leadership nature. The passion within them, up in their head about the ambiguous energy. Left in the cold. The sun isn't shining. Okay. Somebody is stuck in their head about something that didn't happen for them with a foundation of some sort. Somebody who thought they built something of worth, but it wasn't on the right foundation to begin with. Intuitively, they knew that, and their feelings weren't in a certain situation. There was a lack of emotion. And they always felt kept in the dark. There was something that was so cold about it. And in the present, the realization of that has dawned on somebody. It keeps them in a mental prison of sorts. It keeps them feeling like they're, like there's somebody who's saying out there, my hands are tied. Like we're just saying, yeah, my hands are tied. There's nothing I can do. That's what I'm hearing over here. It's got to do with this energy. The passionate leadership energy that somebody wants to live into. But there's a discovery of some sort about an inner truth, a hidden inner truth. I don't know why, but I keep feeling that this is time to me. This is the wheel of the year. I said it before, I'll say it again. This is like the wheel of the year because these two are divine counterparts in the tarot. Not necessarily, but in astrology, Virgo is opposite Pisces on the astrological wheel. I'm fairly certain on that. So something during Virgo season. If not, this is a truth coming to light that somebody needs to speak on, that they've kept hidden. Intuitively, they always knew they would have to actually surface that. In the future, for you Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, tell us more. Just a sec. Alright, sorry. In the future, Capricorn, I'm just gonna move these up a little here. Okay. For Capricorn, in the future, the Tower. So, there is something that has to do with feeling here that is going to happen. It's a shocking event of some sort, something that comes and just sideswipe somebody, and you know, the only towers that will topple, I'm hearing on this side, the only towers that will topple are those that were not built on firm foundations to begin with. Intuitively, pardon me, intuitively you will see it coming. Those who have Cancer and Scorpio in their chart will see it coming. I think those Caps who have Cancer in their chart might there's Pisces here too. Oh, with the fish. See? There's Pisces here too. The time investment though, I am seeing this like an hourglass. Like an hourglass. So those who invested the appropriate time, invested the time, the foundation will be there and able to withstand this tower. And then it's a transformation of sorts. Scorpio energy on that. Could be during Scorpio season. There's intuitively somebody, there's going to be somebody who actually notices before this thing happens, this tower moment happens, the intuition will kick in. And then there will be others who know intuitively that they're going to be all right. And then there will be other people who aren't going to feel so certain of that. But those who do feel certain of it will be the ones who realize that intuition as fact. Sorry. Kind of listening for it. Somebody's listening for something. Somebody's trying to overhear something or listen in on a conversation or hear something in passing or hear certain words, or somebody's listening for something. Tell me more in the future. Jesus. Eight of Cups, and then the Six of Cups. Some people, as a result of this shocking moment, won't survive the shocking moment because they won't be able, because of the foundation that wasn't built. And as a result, they'll be walking away from things that no longer serve them, in search of that which was their wish fulfillment, their deep childhood wish fulfillment, something that has nostalgia, something that's always been and always will be. The shocking event for some that are dealing with this has got to do with somebody walking away. Intuitively, they saw it coming. And they were kept in the dark about the decision making on it. There's abandonment here. Abandoning the rubble of something. Abandoning something on its way to collapse in the future. But not turning in the direction of something greater, turning back, going back to look at something and examine it with a sense of childlike wonder, rediscovering what else? Trying to heal something that trapped them in that mental prison, in the present, in the future. Examining the childhood for where was happiness and where does that mental prison originate? Okay, lastly, the devil in the reverse. This is a caution for you. This is your card. This is our card. In the reverse, though, excess, temptation, greed, shopaholicism, alcoholism, drug abuse, spending too much money, gambling, addictions, fear, obsession, vices, just in and of themselves. This is a warning also that you may not be connecting with your innate nature to hold in high regard the things that we build upon the earth, that we indulge in upon the earth. This is indulgence in excess. This would be indulgence in recognizing respect for indulgence and connecting with yourself in your eerie ability to indulge and respect indulgence. Whereas this is definitely not everything in moderation. Okay? You're not connecting with yourself in the future. And there's a warning here that if you keep visiting that mental prison, that is a part, it's an obsessive thing for you. And it's going to keep you stuck in the indulgence of excess. This could be a part of the truth that you're realizing. Bottom of the deck for you. Queen of Pentacles. There you are. Hi. Hi, baby. Yeah. That's you. So connecting with yourself during January into February, all the way through February. It's a time of discovering yourself, re-exiting the womb. Who? Re-exiting the womb? It's not what you think. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Let's go. Let's get your magnetic poetry, Capricorn. God. It's not what you think. That's what I'm being told. It's not what you think. It's not what you think it is. We got 3 for you. So, happy birthday to all of the Capricorns out there now that it's basically the cusp. Do this. And if you like what I do, subscribe. And we'll see you when we see you next. All right? Okay. Bye. And there is your board. Yeah. I know, we didn't get a whole bunch, did we? Anyway. Bye.